Wendy Baumann, President and Chief Visionary Officer of the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation. And I'm so happy to share another series, WWBIC Cooking Up Business. And today we have an entrepreneur and business owner from the southwest portion of Wisconsin, sort of the La Crosse area. She'll share a little bit about herself, a little bit about her entrepreneurial journey, a little bit of how WWBIC and others also assisted her in that entrepreneurial journey. And then, of course, the middle name of our series is Cooking. So we want to have a great demonstration from her. And then we will get some sage advice and tips and ideas and thoughts to other entrepreneurs and business owners, specifically in the food and beverage business, and how, what she can share in terms of her wisdom and what she's experienced and what really helped her, and maybe some great inspiration. So I'm so pleased to share today Puja Mehta, and her business is Indian Meal Kit. So Puja, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much, Wendy, for giving me this opportunity.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to cook with everyone and tell us about my journey in the business world.
Good. Well, first talk a little bit about self. We always like to hear, again, where you came from, even like as a little girl, your experiences with food. I often share that I am so much that way because of food was really big in my family. My dad more of a cook and chef than my mom, even though she was also a very good cook. So a lot of that also happens young for some, but other individuals on our show, they didn't care about food at all until they were an adult. So tell us a little bit about you, your personal being, and maybe also how that related to food before we go into the entrepreneurship.
Sure. So I grew up in India. My dad was working with the government, he was a banker, but in India I was working for State Bank of India. So he was usually out of the house, but my mom was a homemaker and she would cook. And because of my dad's job, we moved every 3 hours to different state of India or different places of India. So it was kind of hard first, but also we learned so many different cuisines because India is a big country, but every region has a different cuisine. So my mom was a very good cook. So she picked up all the food from different regions. And then at some point when I was 8 or 9, she started cooking classes. So she used to teach cooking classes.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? My dad does cooking classes too. My dad is a cooking show. I have a dad and daughter cooking show, but wow, so your mom was actually a teacher too of cooking. Yeah. How old were you when your mom was doing the teaching of the cooking?
I was around 8 or 9.
Okay, so really little girl.
Yes, I saw my mom having people coming to our home. She will teach. It was not like in a big studio, but she would have at least 15 or 16 women coming from surrounding area to learn. So she was from West India near Mumbai. It's the place, it's Gujarat. And then my dad was from South India, from Kerala. It's like, India is like a diamond. So my dad was from the South, tip of the South, where they use a lot of coconuts and stuff. And my mom from West India, where people eat only they are 100% vegetarians. So, and we were living on the east part of India, which is where people love fishes over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish and sweet food. So Calcutta, basically, that's where we were. So my mom will give cooking classes to the ladies to learn about South Indian food or North Indian food or where the food from where she was. So yeah, I grew up around food a lot. And the funny part was that even though she was teaching everyone, but I was not the one who was learning.
Right. Yeah, through osmosis. Yeah. And then it was when she did the cooking school, did people pay her then? Was that also like a micro business?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was business.
In the family.
Yeah. It was
I also get a
business, but I wanted to do it more for fun and meeting people. Yeah. It's the best way to, learn different cultures when you meet people, right? So
right. No, I get a kick out of the, you're describing the different parts of India. In the United States, I don't want to talk poorly about our individuals in the United States, but it's like, oh, I love Indian food. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's like saying, oh, I love food in the United States, or, oh, I love Mexican food. I mean, different parts of Mexico, different part of India, it's day and night. The products, the foods, the spices, the ways you share. And so,
so different. So right. You're basically, you know so much about, you're right. But so that's why when I came here, I was missing my mom's food. But I studied web design and multimedia.
Okay.
But so when I moved to La Crosse for my husband, it was a small town. It was hard to get my web designing job here. But I did it as a freelancer for 10 years. But at the same time, I started my own cooking classes in local food co-ops because I was just sitting home and I wanted to do something fun. So I started cooking classes, and everybody come to cooking classes and they always had the same complaint that where would you get a small amount of spices? We don't want to buy a big chili powder pack or turmeric pack, or turmeric, I mean. My pronunciation might be different, so sorry.
Turmeric, yeah.
Turmeric, okay. So all the spices were in such a big quantity that they wanted to, and also some of the vegetables or bread we eat, they were not available there. So basically I thought that why don't I make some, spice packs for them to take home. And that's how it started. And then I got my business from there.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I'm the one that bought the big packets. So I have a whole tray downstairs of my Indian spices, all of them. I mean, I'm talking serious. So when I do my Indian cooking, the whole meal is Indian and I channel my Indian power, and the kitchen smells like India. I think it does. It smells really good. But you really do need those spices and so on. So yeah. So tell us a little bit more about the entrepreneurial piece.
Well, from there, I got an experience with the client and what people want. And I thought, and I looked up for my students that if they, if we get any boxes where they have everything in a box for Indian cooking, and there were none in America, where they can just get a box with Indian spices, Indian bread, Indian rice, and they can just go home and cook. Just like Blue Apron, basically. So I looked up and I thought, okay, why don't I make Indian meal kit? And I got the domain name. That's like the first thing I did. Domain name, so I can think about a website. And I got this product called Indian Meal Kit, which is
good. Yeah, maybe have the camera person do a nice piece. So I know you have a nice banner and share the box on the piece. I love it, really, how the idea was born. That's what's so interesting. How are these ideas for businesses born? Beautiful.
Yep, this is amazing. That's where Indian Meal Kit come in the existence. And we got this box which has everything in it to make an Indian food. We have 15 different types of boxes. This one is curry on naan. So today I'm going to cook curry on naan with you guys. So in this box, I'll open it up too. So you will see everything is in this box. And all you need to do is get this box, go home, and you need a place to cook, basically. That's all we need. So
good. I like the name of your business too, that way back when a marketing strategist for a business said your business should say what your business is. Sort of like the name of our corporation, Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation. And yours is Indian Meal Kit. We get what your business is. But sometimes people are so fancy with some of their names, and I appreciate that too. Different businesses can have all these names, but you're going, well, what did that business do? Well, we know what your business does.
Thank you. But yeah, you're right. Everybody says, so what's your business? I said, Indian Meal Kit. And she said, what's your name? And I said, Indian Meal Kit.
Good.
In America to start this, so we got that name. It is interesting, but so yeah.
Good. Before we open up the box, tell us a little bit. I believe you're in a co-working space or in a business incubator in La Crosse. Tell us a little bit about that, and then tell us a little bit about how WWBIC helped you out so far too, as you're advancing your business. And then we'll go into opening it up.
I appreciate WWBIC's help a lot. It helped me understand that what are the local opportunities where I can sell more. Like the most important thing for me was when I started selling in food co-ops, and because I agree with their values, eat local food, and so I wanted to go and reach all the local food co-ops, and WWBIC is helping me to reach some of the co-ops around in surrounding areas, and it's also help me understand, understanding, I'm a one person show, but my husband is helping me with accounting and stuff. So, and the cameraman right now. So so they helped me with the QuickBooks to learn about QuickBooks and, which helped me with accounting and also, like any grant opportunities or something.
Good. Well, we hope to continue to support you because I think you got a great piece going. And then the business incubator that you're actually physically housed in a business incubator. Speak on that a little bit too. Maybe share the name with us.
It's in Cooley. This is the CRBC, so Cooley Region Commercial Kitchen. It's business center, but I'm in commercial kitchen side of it. So it has different tenants who are bakers or free, they have a kind of like a dog meal or how would I say in words? Sorry, sometimes English is my second language, so it's hard.
Okay.
So there are some caterers here, some bakers here, and then there's a donut person, and there's a person who makes dog treats.
Okay.
And I'm here. So there are 8 to 9 tenants. We share our kitchen.
Beautiful. And the kitchen looks beautiful. I mean, that's again a great way to start out a business rather than right from the beginning, buying things, leasing things, filling things out. Can we get this business going? Can we get it happening? And then you maybe possibly look to graduate with a kitchen of your own. Yeah.
The true point. When you were asking me if you have any suggestion for any business owners, that's my first suggestion, that instead of going out and leasing very expensive places, you should start with commercial kitchen, because I'm here from 5 years now.
Wow. Okay.
Because see, this was not in my plan of becoming an entrepreneur first, but I thought this business had some potential. Since we were the first people in whole America to start this, so I thought, okay, why don't I check it out? I stayed here for 2 years, learned how the business works, and in 2 years, after those 2 years, extra 2 years, like 4 years, I learned how to grow my business. So this 4 years have been a blessing in commercial kitchen because I don't have to pay a big rent.
Right.
And
keep those costs down so you can grow the sales. Yeah.
And also they help you to, advertise, for advertising and also spreading the word.
Good. And that is owned or managed by LADCO, Lacrosse Development Corporation. Yeah, great people there. Sam, who's there, is wonderful and really good folks. A great resource.
Yes, we have been blessed by good people around here. And,
excellent.
Good.
Okay, well, let's open up the box. Let's open up the box and start cooking. Okay.
So this is a box. Pavak is my husband's name. So if you hear me calling his name, it's my husband. It's not an invisible person. So this is a box, and it has quality seal on. Every box has it. If it's open, then we ask you not to buy it. And then there is the recipe for the meal kit. It has all the ingredients and the 2-page recipe for this one because it's
nice. Looks like real nice step-by-step. I love the way you did the photos too. I'm a visual learner.
Exactly. I agree with you too, because I like photos. I'm a visual person, so I thought this would be a good stuff. There are recipes step by step. It comes with naan bread because we are going to make curry on naan. Then it comes with fresh vegetable. This is
everything here is super fresh.
It is. We hand chop the vegetables, hand chop the cheese, and make the sauce in the kitchen. So that all you have to do is just cook.
Really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, so you can see there is a curry sauce here, pack one. Pack one is the spice pack, which you just have to put it on the vegetables after you chop. I'll show you how to make the whole meal kit right now, but I just wanted to make sure that you know what ingredients they are. This is Indian cheese called paneer.
Yep.
Then also because we are making curry on naan, it's almost very close to pizza. So I have mozzarella cheese and I have naan bread to work with. So so are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So Puja, right now, somebody's watching this and they're going like, I want to make this tomorrow. Where are they going to get a kit?
Sure. We sell online on indianmealkit.com if you are living outside La Crosse or this region. In this region, you can find me in food co-op, La Crosse co-op. We also sell in festivals, food stores. So yeah.
Good. And for our viewing audience, we'll do all of those links so you can see it. So I live in Mequon personally, work more in the Milwaukee area. So I could go online and have that shipped to me.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent.
So there's a difference between our meal kits and Blue Apron is that we make fresh meal kits every week. So in 10 days, you will get one meal kit. Not that it's not a big company, so we don't have multiple choices of meal kits. But whatever you get, it would have a date on top of it, the meal kit. So when you order, you will get that meal kit on that date.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. One of our team members here, Mari Lou, says she loves Indian food. So I think I might buy one for her since she helps out with this. Yeah. Good. Okay. Start cooking.
All right. So the first thing is that all the vegetables are pre-washed, so you don't have to wash them. You need to chop them. So I have onion and bell pepper, which I need to chop for this meal kit. But I'm just going to show you a quick thing, and then I have something already chopped, so we don't waste time on this.
Excellent.
Basically, we are just chopping in whatever way you like on your pizza onions. I like it julienne, so I'm chopping juliennes.
Nice. And you're using, is that a white onion or is that a yellow onion?
It's a yellow onion.
Yellow onion. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I like red onion, but a lot of the Indian food doesn't use red onions because the taste is a little bit different here.
Right. Oh, very different. I mean, onions taste so differently. I always ask. In Mexico, for example, a lot of white onion. Red onion for more your ceviches or for toppings, but a lot of white onion. Whereas you would go to Europe and Spain, they're not going to use the white onion as much. They're going to use, quote, the Spanish onion. So
I chop everything in the strips like this.
Okay.
But you can chop in any way you like. So we have a black beans, which so the first step is to chop the vegetable and open the bean can, put it inside this container for grilling in the oven. So and put paneer.
And what would you say for individuals that don't know paneer cheese? What would you say the paneer cheese tastes like?
Paneer cheese is more like a mozzarella, but in a what do you call it, in a sturdy consistency. Yeah. So they are like this kind of like, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's almost tofu-like, hard tofu-like, but more the flavor of mozzarella. Yeah.
Yep. And then put the spice pack in the chopped vegetable, and then mix it up.
I think the prepackaged spice packs are good for a lot of people that are hesitant on, how much spice do I do? How much do I do? You have it all set for them.
Yes, so they are all measured up, the spices, but the good thing, one more important thing about my spices are they are not pre-made. I grind my own spices.
Oh, wow, great.
Or to get, they are as fresh as you can get. So
yeah.
They are not sometimes you can smell the old spices. So this one is you will smell the freshness.
Yeah, it really does make a difference. Fresh cloves ground as opposed to ground cloves already in powder. It really does make a difference.
It's so different, right? So yeah, we will put this in the oven for 15 minutes. The temperature, the time, everything is in the recipe. So there's nothing to worry about, but you can, I already made my stuff so you can see it's already made. So it has black beans, onions, green pepper, paneer cheese. So these is like how I grill the vegetables for 15 minutes before we make the naan bread, curry on naan.
Okay. Okay, and that looks like fairly dry. That looks fairly dry, that mixture. So it's not real, yeah.
No, it has some water, which is released by baking it, but that's all. There is no liquid in it, and it tastes good because you put the sauce on the naan breads, and then it all comes together.
That's your moisture. That's your moisture. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So the naan bread needs to be
heated.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, if you're running out of time. But I always say on the recipe that it's nice if you grill the naan, warm it up and bake fancier it for some time.
Yeah, and then is that a non-stick pan? You don't have any oil in the pan. You're just using the sheer heat.
Yes, sheer heat, no oil, no ghee or any amount. Just a non-stick pan. You just warm it up like as for crispiness, you know.
Yep, we're good.
I thought I just lost you. So sorry.
Okay, no, it's back on. We're good.
Okay. So yeah,
and naan, would you call that like sort of Indian bread? I mean, would that be a classic thing in a lot of parts of India or only a certain part, the naan?
So naan bread is not Indian, but it is funny, but it's true. And naan bread is more Persian. It came to India and all the restaurants have accepted it as like a good bread. And but traditional Indian bread is more wheat based. This is all flour based.
Okay.
In my meal kits, on other meal kits, you will see Indian breads, which is paratha, which is. But for this one, I use the all-purpose naan.
Okay.
And India, naan is everywhere in India. In any restaurants, you can go and get naan. It's just because in India we eat chapati or roti or paratha every day at home. So when we go outside, we want something different, and that's why naan is there.
Right, right.
But if you actually want to know, naan is not Indian. It's like we have accepted it as a food because Mughals have been Mughal was ruling India for 200, 500 years, so that's why. So now I like this nicely fancied naan. It's all nice and crispy. So I'll move that to my cutting board, and there is this sauce which I provide, curry sauce. It's different than the normal tomato sauce. It has my own spices in it, and it's a little bit different than the traditional Italian sauce. It's more Indian flavored, basically. So that's why this curry on naan, because I was looking for pizza since I'm vegetarian. I was looking for pizza for my kids, and we were bored by eating cheese pizza every single time. So I thought, okay, I had naan in the house. So I said, why don't I make some pizza for my kids? And they love it. Oh my God, this is for Friday meal. So I brought this pizza recipe or curry on naan recipe on Mother's Day so that mothers can rest and kids can cook.
Aw, that's nice.
So yeah, I put the curry all over my naan bread. And then I'll add some of my vegetables. Wendy, can you see me properly? Like, is it visible to you?
Yeah. Just move the camera down. No, it looks really nice. Yep.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I have to appreciate WWBIC a lot because it's been a big help in my business. As I said already that I'm doing this from 5 years. I am not growing faster because I want to make sure the quality doesn't suffer.
Yeah. Well, some businesses, as we say, micro is macro. I mean, there's nothing wrong with micro business staying that way. If you want to be on a growth mode, then you just have to learn how to, be in an accelerator and say, no, I really do want to grow this, and you'll come up with different ways. To me, it's all about the plan. It's the why behind the business, and then what is the plan? And to have, again, an organization like WWBIC as well as LADCO help frame that for you, is ideal. Okay, so then are you going to cut it like a pizza, or how are you going to cut it?
Now, first you put this is because people love it with cheese in Wisconsin, so I have to add this on my naan. So, Baba, can you come close and show this pizza? So
This really looks beautiful.
Thank you. And now I will add the cheese on it. I use my hand, but I washed it so many times. So please.
Hey, these are the tools these are the first tools that any chef has. After that, to me, I would say knife and spoon. You can do almost anything with this, a knife and a spoon. Maybe a spatula. Maybe a spatula.
You use spatula, okay. Well, I thought because this is a small area to work with, so hands are the best. But
okay.
So this is the pizza ready. Now it goes in the oven for 7 minutes.
Okay, so you're actually going to bake it just like a pizza then?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you have a pizza, the tray, you can like a pizza tray or something like.
Pizza stones. Some people use the stones. I like the metal mesh. I find that works the best for my, an occasional frozen pizza, or when I make, the dough itself or the fresh dough. Yeah. I like the flame getting to that bottom.
Exactly. So for people who don't have anything in this kitchen, we don't have that. So I'm actually putting it on the rack itself.
Right on the grate. Okay.
Yeah.
And then again, you're basically just heating it up. Everything is cooked already. You're just getting it nice and hot. Let that cheese melt.
Yes.
Great.
That's right. And it's only for 5 minutes. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, and all the time again, and heat and temperature is already in the recipe. So all you have to do is follow the directions.
Good. Give us a couple examples of other things that are in your kits. Just list some of the other ones that you have kits for.
So we just had the chana masala meal kit. Then we also had, after that we had Navratan Korma. Navratan Korma is 9 different types of vegetables mixed with cashew sauce, and comes with paratha and rice.
Nice.
And our next one, which is going to starts from October 18th, will be tofu coconut curry. So it's for the vegan people who likes tofu, but tofu can be eaten so many different ways too. Like it can be tasty.
Yeah.
My one purpose was to make sure that I use fresh vegetables. I use the things which we have it at home and make it the way we make it in India, and that's why tofu coconut curry came in existence.
And all of your food then is vegetarian.
Yes, it's all vegetarian. And some of them are vegan. So
and some vegan too. The distinguishing factor of vegan is that you're not using any animal products, for those that might not know. I.e. cheese, still you don't kill the animal, but cheese still comes through an animal, dairy products and so on. So good. Yep. I would find it, I'm a vegetarian. I do eat fish, no chicken, no meat. I'd find it hard to be vegan because I need my cheese, because I still am sort of this Wisconsin gal. Yeah, I need my cheese. I do make some things vegan too.
I'm not vegan. I love my cheese and paneer too. So, and I love milk. It's how we grew up. And I always say it in my cooking classes too. You should stay close to how you grew up. Don't leave the things you used to eat at growing up suddenly. Like I want to be vegetarian one day when I'm like, I used to eat everything before. And it's not healthy for your own body.
Yeah, but people shift really quick like that. You go like, oh, take it easy, Yeah.
And also some people who wanted to are trying slowly. So this meal kit helps. But also in this meal kit, you will also have this a section where I say, okay, in this step you can add chicken or cooked fish.
Nice.
Or, So it is for both the sides, like vegetarian or non-vegetarian. That you can add meat or fish or shrimp to this pizza when we are baking. Baking the vegetable, that time you just add whatever you like. Yeah. You can add more veggies and stuff. It's just an option for you. This meal kit is more like an option to, increase your veggie intake, basically.
Good. Okay, one real quick one, and then we'll do closing comments. Who are your clients right now? Who's buying these? Who would you say? What's the profile of people buying these?
I always thought that my profile would be like people who loves yoga, people who are like, little bit open-minded to different types of food. But I have been surprised by so many different ways that I have lost the logic about who buys my meal kit. Because there's like a 80-year-old lady in Florida who never tried Indian food, but has tried one time my food and has been a loyal customer since, I don't know, 3 years now, every time. So it's different, but I would say the people who are ready to, experience something different.
Yeah.
Also people who are vegetarian and want some new dishes in their, in their cooking nights. And this meal kits are perfect for family night or date nights, cooking together.
Yeah. Right. No, I know there was this one staff member back at WWBIC and gentleman and stuff, and I'm sure he knew how to cook and so on, but he wanted to cook, but didn't really feel he could, but he would still do it by getting these kits. And I thought, that's bravo. That's okay. I kept saying, like, you can do it also without the kit eventually, but I loved it that he still took that step to do it with a partner, for himself, all of that, so it's a great way to begin to tiptoe into really learning about cooking. And also, I didn't grow up cooking Indian food, so I have to really study and really read the recipe and really understand things. And here I can do it quick because I got the kit.
I agree so much, Wendy, because the thing is that all this 12 years of my cooking experience is all that you need patience with food, and sometimes if you don't know how to cook, you just, if you go with the recipe, you have at least that confidence that it won't get bad.
Yeah.
Especially if everything is pre-measured, you don't have to worry.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay, it's going to come out, and then we need a little bit of your closing comments, and we're good. I can't wait to see it.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, I can already see it from here.
It's nice, and I love the color. So.
Beautiful. Golden brown, gorgeous. You can almost smell it. Oh, I just wish I could smell that curry. Ay, that looks gorgeous.
And it's nice and crispy, so it's perfect.
No, but especially for kiddos and stuff, I love that too. Yesterday there was a Packer game. I had my grandkids over and I made them pizza. But this would be like, hey, we're having pizza, but we're having Indian style pizza.
Here we go.
Expose them. It's all about exposure. Good. Okay, so you already gave some advice already, but give us some other advice to somebody who's thinking of starting a business. You said the idea of co-working space, the idea of a shared kitchen, a good idea. What else? What other kind of advice do you feel that these are some things to think about?
I agree. So the main, I think hurdle I felt was that I was very shy in promoting my business. So first thing first, that don't be shy in promoting your own business. I would stand in Woodman's and sampling my food, but I would be very shy, or in festivals. And there's a woman came to me and she said, look up, girl, it's your product. So you have to be confident in what you are selling. It's very important. And the most important thing for me is quality. I agree. If your quality is good, people will come to you. You don't have to sell your product ever. Right. I don't believe in selling product. I believe in experience. So I have loyal customer base because the quality is good. They keep on coming, and that's what you do.
Excellent. Yeah, that's great. Well, Puja, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, we'll share all of the links where they can order things, where you're set, and continue to keep in contact with us at WWBIC so we can continue to support you in your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.